Come on, show me around. This is going to be great. And he said, ah, Mary Kay, you got too much left to do. Huh? What? And then I remembered seeing this table and this big book on it. It was open about halfway, and I thought, oh, he was showing me something in that darn book, and I can't remember what it was. And I looked up again, and the lights went out, and the lights came up. And they gave me a little timeout. I think I was so angry and so upset they didn't want to send me right back. So I kind of wandered down the stream like I was going, to another place, which I did because then I it was got dark and then the lights came way too bright and there's people milling around and I thought, oh no, I'm back in hell. And then this person turned around and says, Mom's back. I went, huh? Good glory. I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. I was too hot. I thought, what is going on? And it's my mom and dad and my sister and brother-in-law, and they're all screaming. And there's also, and that was just so chaotic for me after what I've been through. And my daughter came over and I'm trying to look and I can't talk. And she said, Nana, you've been in a coma for almost 3 weeks. They didn't think you were going to make it. And my mother says, oh, Kathy, I had a prayer circle going around the world and we prayed and we brought you back. And I thought, oh, you terrible person. Is this all your fault that I'm back? I thought, oh, no. So anyway, it was a very long recovery. And, I was scared to death. I thought, oh, shoot, here, I'm going to have to die and go through this again. I thought, it was just, I was afraid to live. I was afraid to die. It was just an awful place to be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess you would be disappointed, having to come back after all that. Wow. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So sounds like a couple things there. I was while you were talking, was that the void that you went into at first?
Yeah. I
Okay.
learned that later. Yeah, it's kind of a, I don't know, resting place, I guess, before you
Yeah.
transition. And I guess a lot of people go from there to heaven. I have my guesses of why this happened to me and why it happens to people. Um, uh, 85, it's almost up to 90% now, the people that come into my sharing, the IN sharing group for the distressing end of ears. People I talk to are recovering Catholics. We are taught from a very early age that there's a hell.
Let's talk about death, baby. Let's talk about you and